First of all, congratulations, because you became a father last summer.
Yes.
Roaming through. How is it with the girl?
She's walking around the Black Forest at the moment.
Oh, is it true?
Yeah.
Searching for rabbits.
Searching for truffles, hopefully.
Truffle. Okay, that's cool. Well, maybe there are some questions. Heeft iemand een vraag? Iemand die even iets wil weten? Mevrouw hier, kom even staan. Doe even je cameraatje weg, hè?
I'm a fan of the Simply Red website and I'm on there. And is it still going on after you going solo? The website still stays. SimplyRed.com.
I've not thought about that. I would think so, yeah, because the thing is, the material is recorded, everything is there, so it's not really like it's going away. So I would be surprised. There wouldn't be any reason, I don't think.
Okay. Well, what is the reason that Simply Red is going to quit? Because that was a shock for the fans, of course. What?
Well, I just think after 25 years, I don't really want to keep performing the same songs over and over again. I'm not really a robot, and I feel that if I go out on tour under the name of Simply Red, then the audience should expect, and rightly so, would expect me to perform these songs that I've been performing for so many years. And I just really feel I want to make a break from that and do other songs and start. It's quite an exciting challenge to almost have a second career, to just suddenly begin again with a whole new set of songs and just kind of create a new career. I don't think many people have done that before, and I just find it quite stimulating and exciting to do something different.
Is it going to be another different style?
Well, yeah, because it is strange. I think that you become a victim of your own success when you're in a band, because with something like Simply Red, because you start to make songs that you think that the public want or that the radio wants, and you suddenly become a bit of a slave to that. And that's what I started to feel, and I just thought, this is the time. 2010, I think, will be the time to stop that, and then really just start to begin to make music that how do I say this? To make music that is different to that, you know. I have a passion for rhythm and blues music from the 50s and 60s, and I look at how so many of my idols from the 60s took that musical form and made something very original from it, and I still think there's possibilities in that. I'm still going to be working with the same musicians. I'm very happy with the musicians that I work with. We have a great relationship, but it's just really time to call it a day with, you know, going out on stage and performing the same songs again and again and again, and I just really feel ready to do something new.
Iemand een vraag? Hiervoor. Zijn dus. Daar kunnen we niet aan beginnen nu. Even een goede vraag, jongens. Zijn de mensen...
Question.
Sorry?
I say it's a very original question.
Ja. Komen we later even op terug. Of niet. Een vraag aan deze kant. Komt u even staan. Ja.
I'm not from any fan club. I like the way you sing, and I was thinking of Van Morrison at the moment when you were singing the third song that you played. And then when you... the question is, what are your inspirations, the people who inspired you in the 50s and 60s?
Well, it's funny you mentioned Van, because I'm on very friendly terms with Van. And I flew over once to a show that he did in Birmingham. I was in Italy, and I flew over to Birmingham to see the opening act that Van had with him. And he was a singer by the name of Bobby Blue Bland. And Van is a big fan of Bobby's. He's probably my favourite R&B singer. And we've just finished recording a project that it will not be Simply Red, it will be under my surname. And it's called Tribute to Bobby. So the whole album is a collection of Bobby Bland songs that I've known and loved for the last 20-odd years, more than that. I started listening to Bobby Bland when I was like 18. And Van recorded the song I'll Take Care of You. And he thought it was a great idea to do this. And so we're very excited about the record. It's a departure from Simply Red, but it still stays within the kind of R&B thing. I'm just losing the kind of smooth soul. I want to go more into a kind of a gutsier R&B rhythm sound than I have been doing in recent years.
Oké, thank you. Nog meer vragen? Nu is je kans, hè? This is the moment, hè?
Does that include people like Ella Toussaint, people like that?
Well, I mean, you could name names. There's 1,000 artists.
But it's the black feeling. Sort of the
Well, it's not necessarily black. I don't see why black has to come into it. But it's R&B has been mixed race, multi-race since the beginning of the last century. You know, it's not really about anything to do with that. It was just a hugely influential genre that affected the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, Cream. They were all influenced by this genre, and they made something new out of it. And I find that a very challenging prospect for my future, to try and make something new out of it. Maybe I'll fail, but I'll tell you something. I'll have fun trying.
Oké. Nog de laatste vragen doen we, dus denk er goed over na. Gaat u hem stellen, meneer? Komt u even staan als u wilt.
You don't have to get up, my friend. You stay. Relax.
Ja, dat
It's a green bean
was
bag,
my fault.
you know?
I ask it every time. Okay.
Hello, Mick.
Hi.
What do you think is influenced by Simply Red?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. It's funny. Can you think of that? I can't really think of that. I know that the people have tried to sort of market themselves on it, but they've not been very successful, which is interesting. I don't know why. You know, we weren't supposed to be successful in the first place. We weren't. You know, if you had like a marketing guy in a record company, when we first started out, we didn't fit the equation, you know. So I feel that constantly throughout the career and the story of us, we've always been going against either what the fashion was, or, I mean, I'll give you an example of that. When I first started out, the whole of Britain was completely in love with Margaret Thatcher. You know, all the media, she could do no wrong. I hated everything she stood for, and consequently they didn't like me, so they wanted me to go away. So I've kind of felt that I've had that running through my entire career of the media not really seeing eye to eye with the way I see things.
Oké.